All right, guys, we are back after missing last month, but guess what? We didn't go nowhere. It's your host, Aaron Twist, aka the Gridmaster, and his sidekick, yours truly, Chad Diamond Damber, right? And let's not forget the king of the house, Boris himself, Boris Kozlov or Boris Katlov.
Katlov.
So yeah, we're back, September 20th, full harvest moon in Pisces.
Sure.
And you happen to have a moon in Pisces.
I do, and we're gonna get into that.
Okay.
Because fun shit.
Quick little, you know what? Let's just jump in.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's jump right in, and then we'll talk as we go.
And then, just kind of build from there. And as always, let's start with a little bit of calling in the directions.
Beautiful.
Okay. So let's call into the east, to the wind, to the color yellow, to knowledge and movement and freedom. All the things that fly in the air, that glide. Let's bring those all in. And then to the south, to the fire, to the color red, to the passion and the blood that flows through our veins, the fire that guides us and lights our way. Come on in.
Light the way.
And then to the west, to the earth, to the ground beneath our feet, to all things that live and breathe and crawl upon its surface, all things great and small, all the ancestors that have come and gone. Welcome in.
Oh.
And then to the north, bring in the water, color blue, to the deep vastness of our emotional depths, to the untapped wonders that lie beneath, to all the things that swim in the ocean, rivers and seas. Welcome you.
Swim, fishies, swim.
Then we bring in Mother Earth, Gaia, goddess of creation, the great Ouroboros. Come and embrace your children, surrounding us with your warmth, love, and protection, so we may create our own peace, balance, and serenity. To our Sky Father, Quetzalcoatl, the great serpent in the sky. Come, breathe down your holy light upon your servants, filling us with your divinity, so that we may see, hear, speak, and feel with your eternal wisdom and understanding. I want to make sure this is wrong. And then to our great sister moon, as she rises on this horizon, goddess of wisdom, great grandmother owl, may your brilliant radiance continue to guide and lead us and keep us from straying from our paths. To all that is here and that's now, let us connect, let us embrace, and let us flow. Shazam.
Shazam. Quick rundown.
Yes,
Stones
sir.
we're using this month.
Today, the kind of whole concept behind this, if you want to swing it around over here, is we are deconstructing Kundalini Citrine, which is these guys over here. This is it's a Smoky Citrine that has candling on the outside, and I don't know if it's an actual part of it, but every single one of my Kundalini Citrines has an internal phantom.
Oh, nice.
So
it's probably not a coincidence.
It's probably
knowing you.
No, it's like it could just be the ones that I have that have the phantoming, because in doing research, like the phantom aspect isn't actually part of it. But all of mine have it, so they're gonna play its own little role. So I'm not gonna add extra in.
Nice.
And then we're going to deconstruct it. So we got a couple Smoky Citrines here. We have regular citrine. We have the candle quartz. We have the smoky quartz. And then we're also going to be adding in some serpentine and some Shiva Lingam. Because Kundalini Citrine, if we're going to work with the Kundalini, we might as well work with the Serpent Stone and, well, Shiva Lingam, which translates into Shiva's penis, which there's nothing more Kundalini oriented than a Shiva Lingam.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I know when I think Kundalini, first thing I think is penis. So.
And typically Shiva, because it is a Hindu concept and it is based off of Shiva himself.
Beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful, beautiful. So there's two big things about this full moon in 2021, September 2021. And as you guys know, Aaron builds these grids at the end of the month and they will serve their purpose for the next month. So we're building it in September and you will be getting the benefits of the grid build in October. But this is the harvest full moon in Pisces. Mr. Twist, could you just talk a little bit about what harvest means to you? Because I know all year we've been planting our seeds and tending to our crops and putting things out there, letting go of things. What does harvest mean to you?
So in terms of like everything that you just said, like we've been planting all these seeds, these ideas, anything that is at the point of coming to fruition, if we planted it early back in the spring, it's becoming ready now. Like a lot of what we've been working on is ready for us to harvest. It's time to make those changes, make those decisions to move forward. Ironically, we are in a Mercury retrograde right now, so it's a little bit on the tricky side because like you're really not supposed to make big changes, but if you've been in the process of setting them into motion, like retrograde ain't gonna mess with you.
Yeah.
If you've been hesitant and like kind of light-footing it around,
Like wishy-washy, not really knowing what's next.
it might go a little haywire on you. So you gotta be a little cautious, a little slower. Make sure like everything is in place before you go and make decisions. Like, and again, even though yes, it's the time to harvest, that doesn't mean you go out and you clear out the whole field. You need to go through because things ripen at different times. So go look for the things that are ready now. Some things might take a couple more weeks, but still there are things that are ready now to finish up taking in, to bringing into the home, to bring into the ideas, to the new flow that we're going into. And yeah, it's just kind of time to start taking those ideas that we had and turning them into reality.
Even though we're slumbering down for the winter,
Yes.
which makes it even more tangible to take those action steps.
Because it's like as we're getting ready to go internal, it's like, okay, we're going inside, but what can be pushed forward as we're going in?
Okay.
Because, you know, sometimes it's like, okay, now that things have slowed down, it's starting to cool off outside, I'm going to start working on certain projects that the way weather and like just the hecticness of summer didn't allow for. Like that's really what like fall is all about. It's about that slowing down, not going to a full stop, but slowing down and like taking stock of what's going on. It's like, okay, how are the stores going to be filled? How is like everything going to be stocked up for the winter? And you know, so if things aren't going to be fully stocked the way you wanted them to, prepare for that. Like use this time to prepare.
You heard it, folks. Prepare. All right, let's get this grid going. And as you're going, let's talk about, you know, the significance of this harvest moon landing in Pisces. Because is it Pisces every year, or is it different the way it lands?
Being that like we are in Virgo right now, it is in Pisces. Though we are at the end of Virgo right now.
Yeah, we're coming into like Libra, right?
Yeah, like we're at the end of Virgo, at the edge of Libra, just kind of like at that shifting point. So,
I know there's a lot of crazy shit going on in astrology too, from what I've heard from people I watch and stuff. But it's nuts.
It's like if you know any Virgos, like they are very like structure oriented and like precise. Some might call that OCD or obsessive, but really it's like, no, they just want things to happen the way they want because they know if it follows this motion, it's going to work fine.
Mm-hmm.
Now you throw in the fact that we got a Pisces full moon. Pisces doesn't really have structure. Or, like, they don't really react in the proper manner, at least according to, like, the Virgo energy that we're in. Because the Pisces are the dreamers.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones that are all up in their head all the time. Like, people who have a strong Pisces influence will usually have issues that arise solely because we thought too much about it. Whether or not it's real or not, like, we think so much, it hurts ourselves. It's like, oh. Yeah, my moon is in Pisces.
I was just gonna say, me, Pisces moon alert.
Right? It's gonna, which means like around these times it's gonna be kind of a little on the iffy side. Though, on a kind of a better notion for myself, up here, right? Like, the moment that this moon started entering into its fullness, it finally started raining here.
Yeah.
It's this thing we've been literally waiting for.
We live in the Pacific
whole
Northwest,
summer.
and it hasn't fucking rained in like 80 days or something like
Yeah,
crazy.
and
Like
it's
I don't
like-
even remember the last time it really rained. You know.
Yeah, like something like
I mean,
this.
it did
like,
yesterday,
You
but-
heard it over the last
The
2
thunder,
nights, right? Like,
yeah,
it was
it's like that's like the first time I've ever heard that kind of thunder here.
it's like we haven't had that in so long, which is so weird. So again, it's like going right back into that harvest concept. Like we've literally had people praying for rain, and then all of a sudden, boom, we enter Virgo. This new moon season. We're at the end of Virgo, right at the harvest moon, right at the turn of summer into autumn, and boom, rain.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Eat your veggies, people. Bake your pies, your apple crumbles, your pumpkin and apple pies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a hell of a fucking connector. Wow.
Oh yeah. Kundalini Citrine is one of my favorite stones.
I mean,
I have basically the closest thing I could have made into a tool around my neck right now. This is a Smoky Citrine with phantoms with a dravite topper. It's like the closest thing I could get to making one of these guys as a tool. And whew, is it punchy?
she punchy.
I don't want to do this guy. I hear you. I'm just gonna go down.
Whew. I'm already feeling it. I don't know what I'm feeling, but I'm feeling it in places that probably aren't proper.
Oh yeah, Kundalini Citrine is straight up like it starts at your root, blows out through your crown, comes down,
Yeah.
and settles in your solar plexus. It's just like, blah, blah, blah. It's like that's what we're feeling today.
Yeah, I
all
mean,
right.
You just
okay.
laid a couple stones down, and yeah, my asshole was tingling like it was 93 again.
I don't want to know
What happened? You don't wanna know what happened in 93?
Like 93 was a weird year, I'm guessing. I was 3 years old back then, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's better. Better I don't, since you were only 3 at that time.
I mean, not to age you or anything.
No, it's all good.
Oh yeah.
It's all good. Age is just an illusion.
Yeah, it's like I love. Look at that.
Oh, that's
Just the
gorgeous,
hematite inclusions going on in here.
dude. Hold on, let me zoom in a little bit. Show the people where the inclusions are, so they kind of.
Well, I'm just saying, like all this red down in here. That's all like a hematite iron staining.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Like the darker it gets means that there's more carbon in it.
Nice.
It just adds a whole lot of character. Then you got this guy, where it's like the outer top side of the top has all been sugar bladed. So it's like that's not just one point pointing up. That is hundreds, if not thousands, of points. Because on each of those faces, all of those little ridges, They're all facing upwards.
Yeah, I get a little reptile vibe from that.
Right?
Kind of like a, I don't know, snake or lizard or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like the,
Oh, yeah.
like the scaliness of it.
Oh, yeah. And it's like these different types of crystals, you'd think that it just makes sense that they all interact together. Because, like, as you can tell, like, just the whole, as you said, scaliness of the outside makes you think, oh, this is going to be some kind of a snake-related thing. It's going to work Kundalini stuff. But it's like Candle Quartz is actually something that when you're doing internal work, like really going inside your shadow self, it's what you can use as like a little bit like a flashlight or a candle. So it gives you this little bubble of light so you can navigate through those darker aspects that you you hide from yourself.
In a little bubble of light.
Yeah. And then you, of course,
Okay, have you heard my new Kundalini song?
you have a Kundalini song?
I just made it up right now.
Nice.
Kundalini, Kundalini makes me shit my pants.
Oh,
Or piss my pants, either one.
it is what it is.
Well, you said when somebody has a Kundalini, it like shoots up their root, right? All the way.
Oh yeah, it goes from your root to your crown, all the way
Like,
up
ew!
and around. Like,
Look at these guys. Wow. Okay. I like it when the Gridmaster dumps a bag full of little gems. What are we working with here?
this is Smoky Citrine.
You like your Smokey.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be sticking these guys as attachments to the battery.
I love that you were able to like drill. Did you drill the holes?
Kinda, yeah. I'm more so like super filing them.
Have you hooked up with Holly to start another project, or are you just designing your current one?
I'm in the process of getting pieces together because like these next few things that I want to do are rather involved.
Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna. Can I announce it here? What you're building?
Go right ahead.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, on this full harvest moon in Pisces, 2021 September, Aaron, as you guys know, he built this Oregon mold right here, and then I'm just gonna tell you guys had all seen, this gigantic serpentine quasi-codal pyramid. But coming next is Aaron is building his own tesseract. For you Marvel fans out there, I think you know what the Tesseract is, but Aaron's is something else. Trust me, I've seen and heard what he's planning, so stay tuned for that, guys. We'll probably do a separate video just on the making of the Tesseract, because I'm not letting that shit go.
I'm half certain by the time I get to where I can start putting pieces together, I'm actually going to utilize TikTok.
Yeah.
You just do it like in little stages, like this one, time lapse it, next one, time lapse it, like just do each of the different parts.
Building the Tesseract, yep. Leave a comment below if you guys would like to see Aaron go on TikTok and just give you a little, show you some of the stuff he's building and give you little gems on what crystals do and how you can use them in your life. Comment below. And as always, if you guys got any questions, you can look in the description and email us over at chaosgrids@gmail.com.
Com.
I don't know. I just had the Mortal Kombat song. It's coming in my head randomly. Mortal Kombat. If you were a Mortal Kombat character, which one would you be, Aaron? If you had to pick one. I know it's probably been a while since you thought about Mortal Kombat, but...
Let's see. Like, there were a couple who were... I don't even really know, because every time I played the Mortal Kombat games, I liked the, non-main story characters, like when they added shit in.
Like the unknown characters they would randomly throw in, yeah.
Yeah, like there was I think it was Mortal Kombat X or 10.
Mm-hmm.
They added in Kratos from God of War. I loved playing him because he had like ranged stuff. He was a powerful, like close range person, but then could counter everything. Like it was great. And me and my friend got so good at it, we would literally counter each other and like throw our counter back and forth. See how long we could do it for.
That's hilarious.
Like, and this is how you can tell the difference between a Smoky Citrine and a normal Citrine.
Yeah, the normal citrine's way clearer.
Mm-hmm.
Like a bright, lighter gold compared to like a goldish brown.
Mm-hmm. So where are we going to stick you?
I do the smoky pokey and I put my crystals down.
I don't know why you're smoking and poking.
I don't know. I just got so many music's just coming in today. You know, just random songs.
Do it up. Let the mind free.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd have more citrine stuff, but they are expensive.
You still doing online like auction crystal buys?
Occasionally, when I like am in the need of things.
And then or you just go to your local stores.
Yeah. Like I basically have what I need for the next several months, so I'm probably not going to be buying much of anything, which is a good thing because I need to be saving money.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I want to get into a house and start doing some real shit, that's how I got to do it.
Yeah, guys, we're trying to get Aaron into a house so he can have his own workshop so we can film him just building all his little inventions.
I'm turning chaos grids into its own private entity.
Mm-hmm.
Because perhaps down the line I will actually be able to build each month's grid as like an orgone piece and then sell them like that.
That'd be sick. You got some really good ideas lately
So you can,
with your business shit.
That's what you do when you're by yourself all the time. It's like, how can I make more money and do what I love to do?
Wow, that's a beast right there. This guy right here. Okay. Drop it down here. I mean, that's a beast too, but that one called me. I was wondering. It broke off?
Yeah.
I like it
It
though.
was a little on the fragile side.
A little fracture.
Yeah, but it's like, this one's my favorite because, like, look at that double termination at that end.
Mm-hmm. It's this little guy popping out.
You got a little friend who's also double terminated.
Little baby Terminator.
It's like, why I do auction things. These two guys, $20.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah. Or it's like, you try to buy that at like a normal crystal shop.
Yeah, that's like
You could
80 to 100.
You could double the price, if not add a zero onto it, depending on where you go, and whether or not it's somebody who's like, this is this rock. Its market value is this. Therefore, I'm going to sell it for that, Or you got the people who are like, oh, this is a double terminated with an add-on with the sugar bladings and stuff. And like, they'll basically rack it up for each little aspect to it, which from like a jeweler's perspective, that's all imperfection.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like these aren't really that valuable to them. But like on a metaphysical perspective, like you could jack these prices up ridiculously.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I don't like that. Extortion. Bullshit.
Nice. The end of that almost looks like a bone or something for some reason to me. Just the way it's fitting, I don't know, like this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Smokies have so much interesting stuff going on with them. Let's see. It's like this one for the longest time was my darkest smoky quartz. And then this guy came around.
Wow.
Like you can, like it's very visible the difference.
Yeah, that's night and day, literally. That's a beautiful piece too.
Mm-hmm. I love the ones that just got a bunch of character going on with them, you know? Actually, you want to go over here because we got an edge. And then you got a lip, and then you go there.
Beautiful, looking good, sir. Let's see what else we got over here left. Oh yeah, oh, still got that serpentine. I know Aaron loves his serpentine. You can't tell by this. Let me zoom in on this freaking pyramid over here.
Because we got serpentine sphere. Noble serpentine on top. Washington serpentine in the middle. Dragonstone, which is serpentine and red epidel on the bottom.
Boris. Hey, buddy.
It's like there's really bright lights in here. What do these want to do?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is when Aaron goes into his intuition and decides where these pieces will go on the grid for the benefit of all mankind. What will he do? He's laying them down with precision without even thinking.
No, I'm thinking a lot. Like, if you could hear the internal monologue right now, like, it's not in English, so you'd be confused.
Monologue is going.
It's got some taste to it.
Let's pop it on this side. And as Aaron hunts his prey, he lays down serpentine on the outer edge. No force will break this grid. Jeez. Fucking grid's closing up my throat chakra. What's going on, man? I don't know.
This doesn't even go up to the throat. I don't know why your throat's being hit.
It's probably something else.
Well, this is going to be a major detox because smoky quartz is a detox, or serpentine is a detox.
Yeah, and I'm already detoxing, like, with all my food shit and, like, the diet I'm on and all that, so.
Oh, yeah. Don't go blaming my rocks.
Don't go blaming my rocks. Don't go blaming my rocks.
Don't go breaking my rocks.
I don't go with the flow, god damn it. I just keep it organic.
I mean, basically.
I'm gonna try to do a camp squat. Although my legs are hurting from working out, guys. And this hurts. So I'm probably going to stand back up. Ugh.
So yeah, don't hurt yourself for my benefit. I mean, that's silly.
The only person I would hurt myself for their benefit, would be you.
I mean, you have before.
Yes, I have.
It's just like...
Is that Dragonstone?
No, this...
Looks like some Game of Thrones shit, to be honest.
Black Kyanite.
Yeah, there we go. Black Kyanite will make you see the light, they say. And when I say they, I don't really know who they are, but it just came to me.
They don't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the dark on this side.
It almost looks like it gave it wings. Is that the south or the north?
This is the south.
Oh yeah, the south needs some wings right now.
The south needs something, all right.
Give them some wings. Now I ain't talking about Wingstop. Although, ladies and gentlemen, this month's Harvest Moon Grid is brought to you by Wingstop, the best, the best wings in every county in the United States. Make sure you stop over to Wingstop and tell them Aaron sent you.
I ain't gonna do nothing for me. But... like, if it just like randomly is like, hey, a whole bunch of people came through and said they got like wings and you said to get us, and I was like,
get you a little sponsorship or free wings for a year. I'd take it.
I would take free wings, like
free wings for a year.
No shot, free wings. Sign me up.
Okay.
Oh, it's over here. It's like, I had a bag. Where did the bag go?
Little pink bag of glory.
Yeah, glory. That's the word.
Yes, it is. Actually is the word.
I thought the bird was the word.
The bird is the word.
Bird. Bird is the word.
So what, I know we talked a little bit about the harvest. What can people expect to feel in October from this grid? Or what type of shit's going to be coming up? Don't pull no punches. I don't want no light, fluffy bullshit.
You know I don't play light and fluffy.
What are we going to feel? Are we going to be inspired or retired?
I'd say expect things to be a little bit wonky.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be a lot of kind of being shown, like, have you been doing what you need to do? Have you been keeping up on shit? Have you been working right? It's like you had these goals and options and things. Have you fucking done it? Is there anything going on over here? Nothing yet?
Nope. But it's there. The ripple is there. The people will come.
If you build it, they will come.
Mm-hmm. There's only two people that have ever said that line and been successful. Kevin Costner and Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy.
You know who he is?
I know exactly who he is. Which is why I'm like...
That's what I said. It was supposed to be a joke, but I didn't know if it landed. If you build it, they will come. Like Ron Jeremy, get it?
Okay. I got it.
I don't know. I tried throwing a couple. I've been throwing jokes out lately, guys, and they're just not landing. I'm trying to be funny, but I'm just more naturally funny.
That one just took me a second to be like, why did you use Ron Jeremy? Like,
That's what I'm starting to realize. Like, my dorkiness and Chad in the toolbox, it just being is more funny than when I start to try to tell jokes, because my fucking jokes never land, bro. They just don't. Oh Lord, if that's Danberite.
No.
Okay, so that must be Quartz.
These are fading quartz.
Okay, so he's turning it up a notch. I was gonna say if he's gonna add my cousins and brothers and sisters and ancestors to the grid, because as you know, my name is Chad Diamond Danberite. I'm basically Aaron's Robin to his Batman.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to crystal grids, we handle business. I don't know why. It's just some reason when I said comes to crystal grids, we handle business, it popped up in my mind. It's like, I wonder what Tony thinks when he watches this shit with us going back and forth. Shout out Tony Clark. Love you, brother. If you're watching, you just popped it in my mind, so I take that as a sign that I want to give you some love. Because I decide what meanings in my life are.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Clark, he has a big heart.
At least you went in that direction. Because you weren't a part of that unfortunate
Yeah, no, I wasn't, and
text chain.
I'm grateful, to be honest with you.
So there is information that exists that you may or may not want to know. Always listen.
What's that guy around your neck right here? The people want to know.
Oh, this is my, I call him my chaos spear. It is a piece of elite shungite.
Shungite!
With Judy's Jasper or Eye of the Storm and Adirondack Quartz.
Nice.
I call this guy my chaos spear because he keeps me grounded amongst all the chaos.
Mm-hmm. It's coming together. Excuse me. No, I don't want an excuse. I don't want to excuse you. Fucking burping, hiccuping, clearing my throat.
And the tumbles.
Got all types of shit going on in my body right now.
Mm-hmm.
Getting random pains in my right foot right now.
Well, that's not my fault.
No. It's probably from doing 100 burpees yesterday.
Yeah.
Basically, all you do is throw yourself on the ground, folks, and get back up. That's a burpee. It doesn't matter how ugly it is. Or pretty.
To me, it just feels like self-abuse.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to agree with me. You're supposed to be like, no, it's good for you.
No, I mean, yeah, it's fucking great, but it is self-abuse. Definitely not looking like a fucking Playgirl cover model anytime soon.
What?
Take that away. I'll look however I want to fucking look.
I don't know why you'd want to look like a Playgirl model.
I just want to be. I want to be my healthiest the next decade of my life. You know what I mean? So it's it's not about like getting the six pack. It's more about just making sure I'm working out 2-3 times a week. And making sure I'm going on some walks and. If not, maybe do a little qigong or something, or a little stretching, or, making sure I'm eating right and taking care of my gut, which has always been fucked up my whole life, and just being around good people. That fucking light me up and like me for me,
Oh yeah. Don't expect you to be who you were. Cause,
Who you're gonna be.
right? Like, if somebody's waiting for you to be who you're going to be, instead of, like, accepting you where you are, or they only judge you based on who they used to know, like, that's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit there. It's looking good, man. Wow. This is pretty fucking intense.
It's making me hungry.
Speaking of hungry, when you make a grid like this, do you celebrate with a nice hearty meal afterwards? Do you always feel like you have to have a nice hearty meal?
I just make sure I'm eating something. Like, I usually don't care what. It's like, I need food.
I need food.
There's a beast growing in my belly.
Yes, and I've seen Aaron get hangry, and you don't want to see this man hangry. The Gridmaster, OG Gridmaster, you don't want to see it.
Like, it's funny. It's like, there's a few things in this world that you don't fuck with me with, and that's like, if I haven't eaten, like, don't fuck with it. If something's wrong with my cat, don't fuck with me. We had a little scare.
Yeah, we didn't even tell the people.
And, like, he got out on me. And, you know, over an hour of me wandering around, searching and looking and listening for something. Nothing. Friends show up 5 minutes later, there he is. It's like, motherfucker.
Wow. Now that's a centerpiece. You won't see that at a wedding, folks.
Do I want to put room for this guy? Nah, I need something to work with.
Dude, I literally just burped, hiccuped, and yawned all within like the last 3 minutes. This is working something out of me.
Mm-hmm. Will you balance?
Stick it there.
I don't like it. It's too uncertain.
I like it. Feels good. My whole left hand is like
Mm-hmm.
going to my left arm.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep it as is. This is looking good. Alrighty.
And guys, as you know, we do put you, the people, on the grid. I'll show you a little look of some of the people that are on the grid. But the thing is we don't just let anybody on the grid. We do vet you. If you would like to get a stone or a crystal or an animal piece on the grid, go in the description below. Email chaosgrids@gmail.com. And then we'll have to put you through the process of seeing if you are worthy to come on this grid. So, but you can, possibly join our communal crystal group as well on Facebook. It's kind of exclusive, but like I said.
I mean, if you're on the grid, you're invited to the group.
If you're on the grid, you're automatically in the group.
So, unless I don't have you on Facebook, and then you're not on the group.
And then email us, chaosgrids@gmail.com below if you have any questions.
Face right above that. That spins you.
Yeah. That's good to know. I'm already feeling spinny. I'm not even that.
I usually don't put this one in a grid because it's a worker. But
He needs to go in.
this one's valid. This grid's valid for him. And I haven't done a whole lot of energy work lately, so if you're not removing shit, why do you gotta keep it off to the side?
Mm-hmm. How you feeling? Looks beautiful. Yes. One of my favorite parts, guys, the pendulum. Holy shit. I'm rocking back and forth like I can feel that. As you're spinning that around, like I just feel like the swirling of the energy. Mm-hmm. Crazy.
This clear quartz just basically brings everybody together. Gets them flowing as one. Everybody becomes friends.
We're all gonna be friends in October.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes friends fucking beat each other's asses and get mad at each other too.
I mean, that's what friends are for. Friends are the people who can call you out on your bullshit. When on you your got bullshit. The bullshit happening. And then you sit there and be like, yeah, you know what? I am being kind of a douchebag today. And now we ground it all down. Even though it is quite heavily grounded. See how slow that kind of started picking in?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, it's already grounded over on this side. Mm-hmm. Just gotta move it over here. Kundalini Citrine has a bunch of ground in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down for a second. My legs hurt.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, that's nice. And as you guys know that are avid YouTube subscribers, you know how Aaron seals the deal before we cut this off and go to the live stream on the communal group, but
this is the part that really makes this 18 plus.
Yes. May the smoke weave in and out of the crystals like a highway.
A little bit.
Shalom. All right, there it is, guys. Last words. Pisces, harvest, full moon, 2021.
Let's see.
Coming into 2022.
So let me do a quick little pass through here.
This is basically Aaron's Book of Shadows, guys. For crystals.
So yeah, it's like we are working with the Earth Star, root, solar plexus, crown, heart, the soma, which is the back of the head, the crown again, and the root again. So yeah, we're doing bottom four, all connected together, and then out the crown. Because that's
Yeah.
what, like, it's kind of like gonna work this stuff all, like getting it to where it needs to be. And once that's all balanced and harmonized, right through the freaking head. You know, got several master teachers in here. So, and a lot of things to help with like insight and just inner knowledge.
We're going in, y'all.
So it's like our inner teacher is kind of going to be coming out and guiding us and teaching us. While at the same time, don't be surprised if sexual energies kind of boost for you. Because, I mean, Shiva Lingam, as I said before, it's Shiva's penis. I have a tool or necklace that has it on it, along with a dragon's blood carnelian. I went into a shop one day, and the guy who first thing he said when he saw it was, "Are you trying to get somebody pregnant?" Because they say that if you put Shiva Lingam at the foot of your bed while you're with your partner or lover, it is very likely when you next do
the sacred dance.
The sacred dance of the inner sheets, you will produce an offspring. So
yes,
it's one to be careful about, but at the same time, like, instead of turning it into that like sexual reproductive kind of energy, you could turn it into that like sexual creative energy. So if you're business minded, you might have new ideas come forth, and it might be connected to sex. Like, just don't be surprised if like halfway through having
you get that ultimate idea.
Yeah, like you'll be right at your climax, and then like this idea that you've been waiting for is just gonna like burst into your head, and then you're gonna be really confused because you don't know whether to continue or go write it down. So it's like, keep in mind, weird shit like that could happen. Things could be just, revealed in different ways that we haven't been expecting. You could also be aware of the fact that people who don't belong in your life will end up getting removed. Because that's a big aspect of Smoky Citrine. Is it removes undesirable relationships, things that aren't healthy for you, that aren't helpful for you. And then you throw in black kyanite, which is just like this black blade of fuck off. So he's just playing in there with this Smoky Citrine, being like, and you're a bad relationship, you're a bad relationship, you're a bad relationship. And then, because there's all the citrine involved as well, you're going to take all that you've removed, you're going to be replacing it with this like new sense of joy or like desire and willpower to do things and move forward. And like ideas are going to start coming.
Beautiful.
So we're basically going to be harvesting our minds a lot this season.
It's harvest season, y'all.
All right.
We appreciate it. Make sure you, if you feel called, hit that subscribe button and check back in with us. And remember, we love you and hate you at the same fucking time because it's all about balance. That's a hell of a tagline to end with.
We can do it. Like, let's make that our like theme now.
Remember,
we love you and hate you.
As we're going, remember, we love you and we fucking hate you at the same time because it's all about balance. This is the Gridmaster, Aaron Twist.
That's the cameraman, Chad Diamond Damberite.
And we are signing off. Blow that smoke out.